By the end of this video, you will have learned 4 aspects of being a good friend. First, friendships function well when both parties are individually dependent. This means that neither party depends on the other for their own self-worth. Each friend should be able to be content on their own without the constant approval of someone else. A social life is a huge part of our mental health and our self-worth. When we depend too much on others, we stress our social life pillar too much. This is unhealthy because if our pillar breaks and we lose our friends, we can easily spiral into a lonely, self-hate-filled depression. We can check ourselves by asking, will I be okay without this friend? And will my friend be okay without me? If the answer is no, there might be a codependence issue in the relationship. Second, friendships are best when there is balance in the relationship. This means that both parties both give and take the same amount. Of course, naturally, there will be a mix of give and take in relationships, but the ones that last the longest tend to have the best balance. Both parties should be equally interested in spending time together. If one person is always asking the other person to hang out, that can mean there is an imbalance in interest in the friendship. This again can lead to unhealthy codependence on one another. Third, being a good listener is vital in a good friendship. If a friend needs to vent or explain an exciting idea to you, you should be able to listen and give feedback as a good listener. This involves letting them speak without interruptions, validating their feelings, and repeating back to them what they have said. Even if a friend has conflicting views with you, being a good listener means you hear them out without judgment. Bad friends are quick to interrupt and argue with a friend they don't agree with. It is okay to disagree with someone, but there are healthy ways to go about it. Fourth, being a good communicator is just as important as being a good listener. As humans, we typically fall onto one side of either submissive or assertive communication. Some of us don't communicate our needs enough, while others over-communicate theirs. Being a good communicator means standing up for yourself when you need it, but also letting your friends speak up when they need it. A good communicator is also honest and doesn't use unhealthy techniques like ghosting, gaslighting, and manipulating. Lastly, everything covered here you can use as a checklist to kind of gauge yourself if you are a good friend. If you are ever struggling in a friendship, just be honest and go to the other person. Try to have a conversation to determine what isn't really working out. That's all.